morning once again. I've come to you for the continuation of where we started. We want to thank the living God for His grace and His mercy, for giving us the privilege to share the living word once again with you. Today, I want to look at the book of Matthew 24. We are doing the continuation from where I left off yesterday. Yes. We want to do the continuation from where I left off. It's in Matthew chapter 24. We have a lot to discuss. A lot. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22, where I left off yesterday. But to bring it back to 21, let's say 21, yes, so that you understand it. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. I'm taking it again. And except those days should be shortened. Which days are we talking about here? We talk about the end time, at the end of the world. In Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. I think I explained who are the elect. You are the elect. You are a child of God, of course, yes you are. So you are elect of God. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. The Lord is saying that people are going to come and they will say, I am the Christ. And apart from them being coming, indicating that they are the Christ, you have prophets. Prophets also will come. And the word of Christ called them the false prophets. Christ called them false prophets. See, the Christ called them false prophets. Our Savior Jesus called them false prophets. And he shall show great signs and wonders. Listen carefully what the Lord is saying. It is the Lord that is saying here. He said, and it shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They will do marvelous things. Great things, Christ said they will do. And everyone will yearn for them. The Lord said, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Because things are going to be so wonderful when they do it. And you will hear of them from the east and west. I'm talking about the continent. And people will travel distances to yearn for them. Behold, verse 25, I have told you before. The Lord is telling us, giving us the information, pre-information before the time. So that anytime we see all these things happening, we should know that He has told us before. That is what I'm reading here again for you. Verse 25, that, behold, I have told you before. Before what? Before time. Before all these things will happen, the Lord is saying, I've told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, listen carefully, my brother and my sister. Charlie, listen carefully. See, wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Meaning, don't go. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, somewhere in Koforidia, don't go. Anywhere in the world, the Lord says, don't go. Believe it not. N.G.K, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't go. Don't go. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. The Lord is saying, the day will come. You see how lightning flashes from the east, that descends to the west, So is his coming. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. You know where carcasses are? You know the eagles, they go join together and have their meal. So where the carcasses, the Lord is speaking to you in parables, and it's clearer for understanding. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Verse 13. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. Those that live in Europe and Americas and other places, when the weather changes, you know the setting that from this month to this month we have summer, this month to this month we have spring. The Lord is telling you that when the summertime reaches, when you see the sun of summer, you know that this is summertime. And we in Ghana and Africa and other places, when the weather changes, you know that it's on rainy season is past, so this time it's not going to rain, the sun is going to shine. Summer. That is your summertime. When you see that, you know. When the things you've planted start, you know the season for that. You know your trees, your mango trees, you know when they are coming to sprout. You know, you see it. When you see the sign, you say, hey, this is the summertime. And the Lord is saying that when you see those leaves, you know that summer is near. So likewise you, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Even at the doors. So likewise you, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. The Lord has given us everything we need to know. All the information is given to us that we have to know that 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 1 it is 3. You have to know. Verse 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and